Good afternoon, guys. Hope you're doing fine. So today's session is going to be entirely on how we are going to connect using SSH client. Okay. So in our previous lab session, we have seen how to execute our software programming using Cloud9 service. So it is very simple. You have just to go to that particular service. The environment will be ready. There is an IDE, so you can work on this IDE. I've already said there is an alternative way of executing the same thing in hardcore spinning an EC2 instance. So in today's session, we are going to see about that. Okay. So just a minute, I'll just go through you and hope possibly you know how to spin a EC2 instance. I'm not going to do that since already the EC2 instance is running here for me. So I've already spinned a EC2 instance. Okay. The thing is that it is currently running. Okay. So you know how to do all those things. So very simple. I'm just clicking this thing and hitting connect. So by default, it will lead to this thing. And now the important thing is that now we are going to do via SSH client. This is very, very important. Now we will see how we are going to connect. This is the traditional way of executing rather than doing in Cloud9. Okay. For example, if any service is interrupted, for example, Cloud9 itself has been interrupted, means you can also execute the program in this particular manner. We will see how, right? Okay. So now I just started my EC2 instance. Then next thing is that I have to install Windows PowerShell. I have already installed here. I'm not going to install it. So I have already given using PowerShell. That is also another option. Next thing is that default PowerShell. Okay, you can download in the internet. Okay, you can just go to the PowerShell app and here you can download it. It's freeware only. Okay, you can download PowerShell from here and it will be installed. After installing, this terminal will be appearing. Okay, so now the first thing we need to set the path. Okay, so for that I'm just going to set the path for it. So you can ask till what we are need to set the path. For that, here see, remember while spinning the instance we'll be generating the key, the permission file. Okay, so here the permission file I have named it as prabha123.pem. So we need to set the path for this particular thing. So I'm just going to this particular path. So the path is here where, see, inside. So to know the path, can go click the properties, see user administrator download. So that is the path. Now see, I'm just hitting C, user tab, then LS. Then inside that administrator, we are going to do XLS. Then inside downloads. Now let's see, Prabha123.pem, that permission file is there. Okay, so this is your first thing. You need to take this particular thing. Okay, then what we have to do is that we have to switch back to the EC2 instance which is already running. Okay, so it is already running and you know in many occasions I have showed you a demo of that. So just you need to copy that. This is important. Okay, this is the command you need to execute. Okay, copy that, paste. Okay, now see how quickly it has been connected. Okay, that means what? From here we are connected to the local machine via Linux instance. Okay, now we will see. Before going to that, we need to install some packages. Okay, so literally, see, I have already done in my system, so it won't get. So you need to do, if you are a first timer, please try to install all those things. Okay, sudo apt-get. Okay, you can go to that. Okay, so first sudo apt update. So that is the first command. Second command, sudo apt install build essential. This is the second command, because if you're not installing all this thing essential package, then definitely you won't get. Since I have already installed here in my terminal, it's not getting, it's already updated. Okay, otherwise it will be downloading, it will be getting all the necessary packages. Okay, next is sudo apt-get install manpages.dev. That's help files. Okay, if you have any issues there, you can access those things using man file. Okay, and to know the type of compiler that is installed in our thing, you can give GCC version. Now you see the GCC version that is installed in our system currently is 9.3.0. Okay, this is very very important. You need to update all these things. You have to give command. So sudo apt update, then sudo apt install build essential, then for help we need to give sudo apt install man pages.development, and to find out what is the latest version of the compiler that is installed, this is the command. Since I am already installed, it won't be appearing here, so you can try, guys. Okay, so now it's ready, everything is set. Now I'm just getting, it's already created, so I'm just going into that. Hope you know how to create a directory. So just I'm giving mkdir, I'm giving as above one, so it will be there. So to go inside that, as of now I have already created, so there is no need for going in cd space. So inside Prabha I already have the programs, so you know how to do all the programs. Very simple. I'll just show you a sample of it. So if you want to type vi followed by test.c, okay, then you have to hit I for insert. Then you can type the programs over here. Then next process is that I'm just typing it. Okay. So assume this as a program. The next thing is that we need to save and exit. So for that, escape shift colon WQ. That is the command. So I repeat once again, escape shift colon WQ is the command prompt to save and exit from the terminal mode from the VA editor. Okay. Then you know what is the way to execute. So CC followed by the program name. So here I have given VA test.c. So you have to give CC test.c. So now back to the program. So basically we are going to see client server chat. Okay. So first we will execute the server program server.c. Okay. That's a warning because stdio.h is not installed, I mean not added in the program, so it's just popping up with a warning. So you can neglect the warning. So next is going to run the program a.out, and see you're getting the server is running. Okay, now you just close this terminal. Again, go to another terminal, PowerShell. Okay, again you need to do the same thing process cd, because we need to open two terminals, right? One terminal is for client, one terminal is for server. The server we have already started and it is up and live running now. Now next we need to do the thing for the client. Then cd downloads. Now see, I'm just checking where my key is there. That is the path we have to do. So Prabha 123 dot them. Right, fine. Now again, I'm switching back to the SSH client. This is the command. Okay, if you give this command only, it will connect to that remote host. Okay, and kindly make sure you are running your EC2 instance. Next, go to that, blindly paste it. Okay, so yes, the connection has been done. Okay, so no need to execute again and again because it is already installed once in our DCC, right? But for every session we need to install, because every time you spin an instance a new system will be allocated. So when you're running, you need to run all these ports, so remember that. So next, ls, so Prabha is there. I'm just going inside Prabha. Then the program name is client. So cc client dot, this is the way I have named it. So I'm just running this thing slash followed by the loopback address. Okay. Because since I am running both the client as well as the server in the same machine, I am giving this loopback address. Okay. Now I welcome world of software programming. Now to have a better vicinity, see, this is the server side and this is the client side. First TCP application. Whatever I'm typing here, it is received back there. Okay, so this is a crude way of running, and another way excluding the Cloud9 platform. Okay, hope you understood, guys, and please try to experiment of your own. Okay, so to stop this, Control Z. Okay, and the same thing here, you need to click and Control Z. Okay, guys. So this is the video is all about. So thanks.